Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Or is it still morning? Still morning where I am. Or hey, what time it is wherever y'all are watching from. So I wanted to do this topic. I wanted to do this topic because so many questions come to me about self-esteem. What if someone told you this? What if you feel bad about yourself for this? What if you grew up in this type of environment? What if? Yes. Many people have been, or many women have been taught to hate themselves. And I'm going to tell you guys, um, even if you're taught to hate yourself, it doesn't mean that you should hate yourself. I mean, when I was a child, I had a lot of imagination and self esteem and all of that. And even though I had all of that, um, there are always going to be negative people, especially when you're in junior high, high school, even in elementary. There are always going to be negative people, negative family members that are going to tell you, um, well, you need to do this better. This don't look right, or you can't wear that, or that's not for you, and A, B, C, and D. And that's fine. If you don't believe them, then it does not affect you. You know, your mind has to be strong, and if it's weak, then you must strengthen your mind. Okay. And the reason why I say this is because so many people don't realize that everything is up to them. Whatever someone tells you, it's up to you to accept it. And I know I've talked about this, a lot of times, but some people need to hear it again. So, I don't believe people that tell me things that I don't believe about myself. Would you believe someone who told you something negative about another person that you knew intimately and almost 100%? Would you believe something negative about them if you really knew them? You would know they're lying. So this is how you got to think about when people start telling you stuff. Okay. So basically, in your mind, when someone tells you something negative, in your mind, you're saying, I know you lying. Whatever, I know you're lying. So for me, I was always like that. And I didn't care. I was like, whatever, I know y'all lying. And even if that was just me, as y'all should have seen me in the 5th grade. I was the worst dressed, worst hairdoist, craziest earring wearing child, but I felt good about myself. And it allowed me to express myself, my fashion sense, experimenting with hair looks and outfits or whatever. It would allow me to later on do the same as an adult. So if I'm looking crazy to you, don't mean I'm looking crazy to me. Okay. And as far as when you're a child or when you're a younger person in the world, even now and as an adult, if you feel good and look good, and you do, don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. And the point is, if you're getting positive response from everybody else except a certain couple of people, then they lying. Okay. If you getting positive results where it counts and other people are telling you this and that, they're lying. Okay. So no need to ever believe them. And I think women are taught to hate themselves because they are in competition with each other, even if it's mother-daughter, even if it's sisters or coworkers or friends. Secretly, women are all in competition with each other. We already know that. But that doesn't mean that you have to put someone else down or talk negative to them, What it does mean is, healthy competition is always good. Healthy competition is always good, but if you don't see other women as competition and you just focus on yourself, you'd be better off, actually. You'd be way better off, right? Because not everybody is going to want the same woman. Okay. You might think that's your competition, but that ain't your competition. The man that's supposed to be, looking for women, may be looking for you and not her. They may have some specifics in mind. So we're not really competition to each other. We're only competition to ourselves. Um, Thank you. My level up lashes, baby. The second link in the description box. hmm These are the magnetic lashes that I sell with the liner that goes with it. I'm almost sold out, so y'all better hurry up. I got like 4 left. And they come with 2 pair. So, thank you. And also, if your parents have told you things bad all your life, it's because their parents probably did too, and they don't know any other way. So you got to start telling yourself every day, I know I look good. I'm this, I'm that, and start walking around and acting like it. Um, Someone asked me, well, how do you have confidence when you're shy and when you go out and da da da? Imagination, baby, imagination. Let me tell y'all about imagination. It will take the shyest person or the lowest self-esteem person and turn them into a spoiled movie star. Okay. If you close your eyes and imagine yourself as whoever your favorite singer, movie star, whatever is, and take on that persona and walk around as though you are them, you're going to be walking around a lot different. You're going to be talking to people a lot different. You're going to be getting things that you weren't getting before because you expect them and you don't flinch or think about even demanding them or asking for them. Okay? So you gotta use your imagination to get what you want in this world and to walk tall and to have confidence. If you're not the most beautiful woman in the world, if you're not the most thinnest woman or curviest woman or whatever type of woman you wish you were, if you're not that, act like you are. Okay, y'all see my old videos, I act the same. No matter how ugly I thought I was at the time, I never really thought I was ugly, you know? But, I always had the same uh, understanding of myself. So thank you, Carlene. Is this video about why women hate themselves? Because the title says why women hate themselves. Oops. I'll fix it later, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to type and I lost track, I guess. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yeah, I'll fix it. But even if I've never been ugly or thought to be ugly, there's always someone that thinks you're ugly, even if you ain't ugly. Okay. So the point is, as long as you don't think so, and long as you don't act like you are, you see, we sell ourselves, we sell our image. People don't know how to treat us until they see how we treat ourselves. Okay. So if you're walking down the street with high confidence, dressed to, how you look your best, and you walk in a place and instead of being shy, you just pretend like, okay, I'm here. Y'all can start serving me now. Thank you, third species. If you got children, especially daughters, don't hate. Exactly. If you walk into the place like, hi, how are you? Yes, I would like that table over there. Yes. Could you have that cleaned off? Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Yes. If you act like you're important, people will treat you like you're important. If you act like, you don't have to do this all the time. This probably just for people that need help coming out of shyness or low self-esteem. Okay. This is helpful for those people. Some people could just walk in there already as themselves and feel the same way, like, okay. But if you have an issue with that, you need to use your imagination and act like you are important, act like you are beautiful, act like you don't understand, the word no or whatever. Okay. You need to act like that. So someone says, fake it till you make it. Imagine it, see it, and be it. Another way to say it. Imagine it, see it, and be it. And before long, let's just say the next time someone sees you and they saw you that way, they're going to treat you that way again because that's how you came off to them, as high confidence, high value, and important. So if you walk around with your head down, shy, and thinking you're not in, all that, that's how people gonna treat you. And that's just as simple as it gets. This is as simple as it gets. Most men treat women certain ways when they can't get what they want. Okay. Most men will treat you a certain way when they don't get what they want. So don't take it seriously. Okay. It's just like a child. When the mom don't give the child what he wants at the store, the child act bad. Okay. It's common sense. The mom's feeling is not hurt when her child is being bad and throwing a tantrum. She just understands that that's its nature. Okay. A lot of women walking around getting their value or their self-respect or self-value from what men are saying about them. Who cares what the men are saying? Like I said, once they get rejected, they are going to say whatever they choose to say because they're acting out. Okay. And and obviously, instead of not all men do that. I'm just saying some men do, but it's just to cover their ego. Their ego got bruised, so they try to make yours bruise a little bit too. There's nothing, there's nothing, strange about that at all. Okay. Um, do you hear me swallowing? Because I have on this good mic, y'all. Let me turn it down. Shoot. Y'all can hear me swallow. This for ASMR. Oh, y'all got that ASMR. Just kidding. So anyway, do I spank my kids? I think I barely spanked them like with my hand and it didn't even hurt like once or twice. But they were laughing because y'all know I can't hurt my children. They're so sweet. They just like it was a pat. I was like, I don't spank my kids. I wouldn't even consider that a spanking. I would think that was just like they letting me feel like I'm doing something. I have girls though. So they're not that bad. Right. I don't talk down to my kids either. I talk up to my kids. Like I have two girls. I tell them they're beautiful, they're smart. I tell them about, how uh, lucky they are in the world and, to treat people better than they treat you. Unless they say something bad, then you get them. Because also, yeah, if you treat people better than they treat you, if you treat someone better than they treat you, not in a relationship, but in general, the public, like a clerk or a waiter, you're going to get more. You're going to get more out of life. Because now they're walking around not feeling important or whatever. And you just made them feel that way about themselves. So they're going to make you feel that way as well. Okay. It's just how it is. Okay. Mhm. What advice for a married woman who isn't sexually satisfied? I don't. Okay, here's my thing about that. I don't know why that's y'all's main focus. Like, do y'all wake up thinking about sex? I don't understand that. Like, what else do you have to do in your world? Like, what else do you have to do? Someone said leave. I don't know. That's not high value to me because I have so much more going on in my life than trying to have sex. I don't care. Someone says cheat or masturbate or whatever. You know what? I don't think about that stuff. It don't bother me. Like, I've done all that stuff in my past. It's like, okay, I'm done. It doesn't drive me. I'll just say that. So I can't answer your question, but the ladies can in the comments. Um, I'm a very unique Pisces. Well, when I was young, I did everything I wanted to do, baby. Believe. I got it all out the way so that when I got older, I can focus on other things that are more important. Okay. Because that is a distraction to a lot of people. And that's why they end up where they don't want to be. Um, if let me put myself in your shoes since I have to answer you. If I were in your shoes, I would just stop having sex. And to wonder for your husband to wonder why you stopped, just say it doesn't do anything for me. And then he'll say, well, what? Like, there's nothing there anymore. It's blah. You need to tell your husband. And if he wants to get better, well, what should I do? Then you tell him what to do. If you don't do it, you don't do it. How about that? Tell him to get some different skills. You know what I mean? If he don't do it, you don't do it. That's how you got to do it. It's just not working for me no more. It don't feel good. It's boring. We might as well not do it. Just tell him, shoot. Y'all already married. What he gonna do? Divorce you and give you half his money? Okay. It might turn him on because it means he got to try something new or different and try harder. Okay. That man will go if he can't get none. And so will that woman if she can't get satisfied. So what you want? You want that woman sleeping with somebody else while you at work paying for her everything? Then you better get to working. You better learn how to do something new. Right? Anyway, that's why, yeah, I would just tell them, look, you need to learn how to do this because you can't do that good. So you need to learn how to do this good. Maybe it'll save you, you know? uh, they get lazy after they get married and they don't want to do the most anymore. So just tell them, like, look, or charge them. Shoot, if you're not satisfied, then make him buy you stuff before y'all do it. That way, at least you satisfied with your money. Okay. Okay. Shantastic said the same thing, right? Okay. So what makes me happy on a daily basis? I'm not happy or sad. I'm just like content and very satisfied with everything that's going on. Like, I don't really look for happiness because if you have happiness all the time, that means good things are happening back to back to back to back. And that's very rare in people's life, you know, to be content and to be what they call blissful and to have everything you need and want and desire and have choices and freedom is where you want to be. Okay. Most people go around looking for extreme happiness all the time, and that's where they go wrong. You can't have extreme happiness on a daily basis. So I don't even know why people look for it. Mhm. It's good every once in a while, yeah, but you shouldn't live looking for it on a daily basis. Mhm. Okay. So, and that's another thing, like why a lot of people um, make women hate themselves because they teach you to look for happiness and they teach you that you're supposed to be looking for something and they teach you that you're supposed to expect things and they give you all this stuff to disappoint you. They give you all this garbage in your head to set you up for disappointment. If you had never known any of that stuff, you would probably be less disappointed in life or disappointed with self. You know, if you didn't have pressure to do a certain thing or act a certain way or da 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 da, you would be fine, you know. So reject anything that doesn't feel good to you. That's all I say. It doesn't matter, you know. Even on my level up videos, I'm sure there are a lot of people that reject what I say but take what they like, and that doesn't bother me at all because I'm not them, you know. And I think most people should do that. I think most people live off of some people, not most people, some people live off of people's words. Live off your own words. Take their information and use it to help yourself, but don't live off of people's words, you know. Um, because things change on a daily basis, you know. So you must keep that in mind. Now, the general information is important. Yes, the general information is very important, but you need to tailor things for your own lifestyle, you know. Okay. How do you come to accept yourself? Hmm. When I was born and I opened my eyes and took my first breath, I accepted myself. Are you alive? You've accepted yourself. To that's the wrong thing to say, to accept yourself, because that just means you're alive. Basically, if you walk around and treat yourself like you want others to treat you, that's how you accept yourself in the terms that you're speaking about. Okay. Um, how do I go on a date without a man expecting sex because of it? Just like you go outside, baby. Just like you go to work. A date don't mean sex. It means you trying to impress me so that I may or may not see you again. That's basically it. Hmm. You said butt ugly, puffy, and Biggie made Lil Kim hate herself to the point where she was turning herself into a freak. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's true. And Lil Kim looked better back then than she does now. I don't know what what she been doing, but she looked fine to me back then. I'm like, everybody was trying to look like her back in the '90s, but she allowed men and whoever else to make her feel bad about her appearance. But all she had to do was, go listen to her fans, you know, not no man. Anyway, never let a man define your beauty. That's up to you. Like, never compare yourself to other people because you're not that person. You can only be you and they can only be them. You know, there's no way you're going to be an exact replica of someone or a clone of someone. Just be who you are. You can look your very best as you, but there's no need to change yourself to please someone who didn't want you anyway. Hmm. um, Lil Kim said that her dad used to put her down too, and she talked about how the men she was in relationship would put her down the same way. Okay, yeah. If every relationship you with a man that puts you down, you in the wrong relationship. Okay, how you gonna be in a relationship giving up free sex to somebody putting you down? That's on her. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't get none of this because you don't even think that highly of me. So, I no one will ever put you down if you don't allow them to. Okay, that's the point. So many people take abuse, but it's their fault. They take it. They take it and swallow it and come back for some more. What are you doing? If somebody say, you know what, like if somebody says something to me, and it's putting me down, I'm out. Bye. Hope you find what you're looking for. That's just it. Because it ain't me, and I ain't finna try to be it. Because I'm me. you know. So don't take it. Just be gone. You laughing on the bus? Um, so if somebody disrespects you, you disrespecting yourself by staying. And I'm talking about putting you down. Now, especially if they're not giving you any money. Okay. Now, if they're giving you money, you already know that you don't want to go back to work and you're mentally prepared to take whatever they're telling you without taking it seriously and it's about some checks, then do what you got to do. But if this is a real relationship and this man is not doing a thing for you or much for you, then you need to bounce because people go to work every day and they hate the job they have and their boss talks down to them and their coworkers talk down to them, but they come back the next day because in their mind it's about their money. So if you're not benefiting at all from any type of relationship and your mind ain't right, then you need to get out of it because if you keep taking that and taking that, you're going to start believing it sooner or later. So, women are also taught to hate themselves through media. And, when they see guys looking at certain types of women and the A, B, C, and D, and they don't see anyone that looks like them and da da da. So, okay. And that's TV, that's real life. Okay. You don't see many people looking like that in real life anyway. Um, and if you do, it's far few and in between. And right. The worst thing is to stay with a broke abuser, right? So, you know, be you. Be you and stop trying to be someone else. And I feel that I've seen a lot of women, you know, take take leveling up too dang serious. Now, I've never talked about this, but I've seen people take leveling ups too serious that they start off one way and end up something else, a whole nother species. So, and I feel that because people have so much pressure and self hate and um, low self esteem, that sometimes they lose themselves even in improving themselves. And there is a line. There's a fine line. Okay. So there's a fine line. Thank you, coffee, cinnamon, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for your advice. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so an example of leveling up to the extreme. Like I said, everything is your choice, but I've seen a lot of people go very extreme. Thank you, Super Nifty Susie. Hi, Shira. Ended up sleeping with a 48-year-old wealthy man that I've been dating. I don't have much sexual experience. He called today wanting to go out again. Did I mess up my chances? Did you ever get any money? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You still working? I wouldn't give it to him again until I got what I wanted. If he's still calling you back, obviously he think he gonna get it again. I don't know. I keep telling y'all what to do, and y'all don't do it. So good luck to you. See where it goes. Make him pay still. Get his money. Hopefully it'll work out for you. Okay, so what about when your man bring you down after they leave you? They don't matter no more after they gone. Why aren't they blocked? If they gone, why you still you mean are they talking to you about other people? They're talking to other people about you. Who cares? He just mad because he ain't with you. That's all. That's all I would say. If it came back around, like, girl, he just mad because he ain't with me no more. And keep it moving. Who cares? Obviously they're emotional and lashing out. When people lose themselves and change form, it's like a demonic thing and scary. How can I level up when I am surrounded by negative people and living in a place where men are not used to treating women properly? 50-50 dusties. While I cannot leave from this place yet. Okay. Imagine how Michael Jackson felt in the Jackson 5. Did he let his mediocre, less subpar brothers ruin his success and his ability to dance and sing better and do all that? No, he shined brighter. Just shine brighter. They don't have to understand. They just have to leave you alone so you can do what you do. You know? Um, just shine brighter. They don't understand it. That's their fault. It ain't yours. Just keep leveling up. What's leveling up to an extreme? Just doing like having more anxiety after you've leveled up than you had before. Is this okay? Do I look right? Is this okay? It's just taking it. You can take anything too far. You can take anything too far. So I think we all understand like someone who takes everything to the extreme. We know those type of people. Mhm. Your boyfriend said that you don't inspire or push him to do better. That's because you don't make him pay no bills. Tell him to pay them bills. That's inspiring him to go get a better job. Um, how do you break the habit of always criticizing yourself? I think most people criticize themselves because they want to beat other people to it, because they're afraid that other person is going to criticize them. So they try to beat them to the punch so that they don't get it, which works in reverse. You shouldn't do that. Thank you, Oracle Katrina. Sure, I have a man ask me out, says he take care of me. How do I know if he work with me? He's older. Ask him for something, baby. That's how you figure it out. Ask him for something. Thank you, Lo Halani. My sugar daddy met my sugar daddy, but found out he's great uncle. Oh God. He's your great uncle. Ooh, child. Does he know he your great uncle? Does he know? Because you don't ever have to sleep with him. You just get his money. A great uncle. You got to turn it aside for this. If he don't know, just keep getting his money. And don't ever sleep with him, girl. Then when he be like, oh, it's time, then tell him, I think I'm your great niece. You know what? I was on ancestry.com last night, and guess what? Anyway. Thank you, Carlene. The answer to this may be the one's perfect, etc. No one's perfect, but I feel, hold on. So leveled up that I compare myself to a lot of other girls on IG who are perfect. I feel pressured to be even better looking. How do I stop myself from doing this? Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Understand this. Don't look at IG then. Unsubscribe. Okay? Don't compare yourself to other women. That's what I would do. Be like, shoot, I'm going to put my own pictures up. And I'm not going to look at them other people. Unsubscribe, baby. They might get paid to look that way. People might pay them to advertise their products and whatnot. Okay? They get paid to do that. Are you getting paid? Thank you, Classic Buyer. Tell people about my online shop or will they hate? Oh, should you tell people about your online shop or will they hate? I mean, it depends on who they are. You know them people that's gonna hate. Pick them wisely. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why don't you subscribe to ugly Instagram models that you look better than? How about that? Thank you, Madame Black. What do you think of targets who love bomb you right away? Money bomb them right away. You love me, you gonna pay me, baby. You know, if somebody you love asking for or need something, they should give it. If they don't love you, they ain't gonna give it. That's what I think. I think test their love because that's all they want is sex, right? They try to rush you into thinking they're in love with you, so you give it up. Nuh-uh, nope. Well, let's go shopping then since you love me. I need this. You want somebody that you love to not be able to have what they want or pay their bills or have to deal with a boss they hate. If you really love me, you're gonna take care of me. Okay. And when they bring out that love or bring out I need. So yeah, unsubscribe to all them pretty Instagram models and go subscribe to some ugly ones. Problem solved. And every time you look through your Instagram, you look better than everybody. How about that? I'm not subscribed to any of them. I look better than everybody on my Instagram. I'm just kidding. I don't even barely look at Instagram. I just subscribe to certain people that I either know or celebrities. I don't look at them other people. You want to feel good about yourself? Create your own environment. You can create your own social media environment. You can unsubscribe to everybody cute and subscribe to everybody ugly. You're like, oh, child, I'm glad I'm feeling nice today. You know, and that way you don't have to compete against those women. Why do people feel trapped in their mind? Help. I don't understand what you mean. Feel trapped in their mind. I think most people don't realize that it's how you carry yourself that makes people treat you a certain way. It's how you speak, act, walk, talk, and how you treat yourself. 20-year-old single mom of one, can I get a rich man? Of course. Anybody that's 20 can get somebody with some money, girl. You just start out. You're subscribed to a bunch of thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. You're subscribed to a bunch of pick niches, and they are my motivation to change and not be like them. Good for you. How to deal with a narc you're married to. Become one, baby. The only way to neutralize a narc is to become one to them and only them. Mhm. Whenever they're talking about themselves, interrupt them and talk about yourself. Everything they say, make it right back about you. Thank you, Melissa Antoinette. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Shira. You have really changed the game with women dating. What advice do you have with managing the sugar daddies so that they don't find out you're dating other men? I would say date different types. Like find some that are very different from each other. Like and only take it like only allow yourself to be taken certain places or have a regular spot that you go to or that you know the other ones won't be at, or that you won't run into them. Tell them that you're busy and you do like volunteer work and all that stuff. So if you're not available, then you're not available with no excuse. I volunteer. Um, too much energy to deal with a narc. I would rather cut them off. Shoot, I would be a child. You know what? It would be entertaining to me. Y'all look at things different. Y'all have to look at stuff as entertainment or challenge. If I had a narcissistic person in my life, it would be a challenge and entertainment to me. Because while they were making everything about themselves and making you feel guilty and bad and wanting to hurt your feelings, I'd be doing the exact same thing back to them just to see their reaction. You know? I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I don't know why y'all not doing it. There is it. There it is. Mhm. Um, it's good that I don't have guilt. No one can guilt trip me. Good. Yep. No one can guilt trip me either. Only person that can guilt trip me is my kids. But that's it. Nobody else in the world. Okay. If anybody can guilt trip you, something wrong with you. Your kids should be the only ones. Thank you, Star Williams. Should I stay friends with a rich Dusty? He's he only buys me food and takes me to events, nothing material. I told him I changed my expectations of him. Yeah. I mean, keep that one around for food and events and go out with the other ones for money and stuff, you know? Mhm. How can you how can I get my boyfriend to pay the full rent? He's paying 80% of the rent and I have to pay utilities. He's ultimately pays more, but I don't want to pay anything. He's 44, I'm 29. What can I do? Stop paying. Just have a talk with him. I'm not going to be able to pay any of the bills anymore. And he's going to be like, "Well, why not?" Because I don't feel, like I should be paying any bills since, you're my man and, I think it will feel I think I would feel much closer to you if I knew that you could fully take care of me. I don't feel like, this relationship is as close as it could be, you know. So by allowing you to take care of everything, I'll feel more secure and safe with you because if we ever, you know, have a baby or see a future together, I'm not going to work. Tell him that. If you're afraid to tell him, that means you already know that he's not going to pay it. And a couple of utility bills is worth more than your relationship. So I would just tell him. Open your mouth, tell him he may pay the whole thing. Hmm. The elders say if you are splitting legs, you should not be splitting bills too. Huh. Chris Jack, the elders was right. Um, Use that line. My grandma said, blame it on your grandma. Mhm. Someone says if you ugly, you should pay 20% of bills. Just kidding. You wrong for that. Um, Save money before telling him that though, in case he tries to get funny. Or just cut him off in the bedroom until he make you his woman instead of his roommate. That's what I do. But ask him first, and if he says no, then he don't get no sex. No splitting legs if we splitting bills. That's the rule. Oh, thank you, Kelly Hart. She says my makeup is flawless. Shameless promo. I'll wait for y'all. Today I'm wearing the Gypsy Glam palette. Yes. It is available on my Poshmark store. It's the first link in the description box. And I applied it with these beautiful brushes that say level up on them. And they're the sprinkle brushes. And they come with a little bag. There's 7 of them in there. Oh, and I drew my eyebrows in with a level up brow pencil. Oh, and my highlighter. It's by Level Up Cosmetics as well. And Bahamian Goddess number 4. Yes. And if you don't get the magnetic lashes before they sell out, I do have these Level Up Ink lashes as well with glue that you can also purchase. And you get a free gift with each purchase. Thank you so much. It's on my Poshmark, Level Up Cosmetics, and it is the first 2 links below in the description bar. Okay, enough of that. Um, what are my hair secrets? Wear wigs for a year, let it grow underneath. That's my hair secret. Shoot, I had cut my hair real short, and I let it grow out under my wig. Because you're not messing with it, you're not brushing it a lot because it's, not, it's either up all the time or you're not really putting heat on it or a bunch of products in it or, getting it styled, or it's not really exposed to a lot of the elements and stuff. And I drink water, and I'm vegan or plant based, I'll say, but that's about it. You take biotin gummies? Yeah, I have some of those too, but I don't take them all the time. But do I believe in second chances? If they paying for a second chance, I believe. I believe. Okay. That's true. Like, so many women want their ex back. Why'd you let them go in the first place? Did they leave on their own? If they left on their own, you shouldn't want them back. Something wrong with you. Okay. Do I sleep with a wig? I have fallen asleep with a wig a couple times, but no, I don't sleep with a wig. um, you slept with your wealthy man. Did you ruin your chances? Probably. If he don't call you back, you know the answer to that. Act spoiled to be spoiled or no? Well, I say expect what you want, keep your standards high, and act like you're used to certain things if that's what you want to continue. Thank you, the Shelly Belly Show. Single mom 25, college dropout, barely have the money to get to and from somewhere. Hold on. Dates. Got one guy to send me $500 before meeting me, but he's iffy. Is this lifestyle for me? Um, Only you can answer if this lifestyle is for you. What do you want your life to look like? You know, you plan it out. And if these men can help you get there by giving you money and doing what you need to do, then yes, it is. But you need to use your imagination to figure that out. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? How are you going to get that money to do what you're trying to do in 5 years? You know what I'm saying? Some women have started businesses from, their sugar daddies giving them money. And some of them don't even need sugar daddies anymore. And they good. So use it as an investment. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Carol Voss. What places in Houston should I freestyle and around what time? I noticed that I am putting on makeup and I go get treated more special. Of course you do. Why would you go out with no makeup on? Well, if you're looking for the nice areas, Galleria area, Uptown area, River Oaks area, those type of places, a lot of people go to Steak 48, which is like, there's like a bar there you could sit at. A lot of people go to downtown. There are like lounges and stuff on there. Uptown Park, there's lounges in there. But I'd say also keep your options open to car dealerships during the daytime or on weekends. And, places that a lot of people hang out in their local neighborhoods where, they have mansions and nice cars. So, just the local spots around rich areas. Yeah. So what about Memorial Park? I don't like meeting people in parks outside because they gonna think that's a date. Um, Would I leave Jamie if I found out he's supporting a side piece and she's starting her business with his? No, I wouldn't care. You know why? Because I could do the exact same thing. So I don't think he would be because I'm already doing that. But honestly, it would just, you know what? I don't react like normal people. It would just motivate me to get another one better. And then if it made me angry enough and I got another one, like that would have to be something that made me upset, first of all. And then it would be have to be my motivation to get a better one that would um, be more beneficial. And then that would be my reason. But I wouldn't be mad for no reason. So yeah, I wouldn't leave without getting a lot of his money first and somebody else's at the same time. Y'all know me, I'm too strategic for that. um, I'm 21. I don't want to go to university. I feel like it's a waste of time and I want to open my own business. All of my family members or girls have wasted their time and their degree and ended up alone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Get you a sugar daddy and start your business, baby. That simple. Hi, Shira. I think it would be really cool if you started a segment where you talk about women you have helped or success stories. Um, I think a lot of women tell their own success stories in a lot of the comments if you read some of them on a lot of the videos. But, you know, I think there's a lot of women that actually do that. hmm Why do some men left after sex and some stay? Because they want more sex, or they leave because that's all they wanted from you. You know, it's like a challenge. And I always say that they leave after sex because they felt like everybody else got your sex too. Okay, especially if you give it up too quick. How to be more cunning and astute. Watch my videos. um, I feel bad for married men. You're a bachelor with deep pockets. I have a stable and fine young woman for fun. You know what? Married men, they want the married life. They tired. They ready to lay it down. That's why I say get an older man when you're ready to get married because they tired. They ready to lay it down. They just want to chill. They don't want to go nowhere unless you make them go somewhere. You know, once you get tired of running around, maybe you'll settle down, but you don't. No one has to get married. Mhm. I just recently got in a relationship with a generous man. Should I still date others to keep my options open? 33, no children. Thank you, Jasmine. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, you just got in a relationship with a generous man. Okay, so you gonna mess it up by dating Dusties on the side? If he's not giving you everything you want, and you don't have like a plan B dude that is, will wait on you no matter what, then if you're gonna risk losing that, I say just have a plan B person always on hold that you can always go to. If that's just your sugar daddy, yeah, have a few. Have a few. Right. If you take that relationship seriously, then I would say have your plan B. If you don't take it seriously, then yes, have a few. I have put no contact order on boyfriend. I am doing the right thing to get respect and change behavior. Um, it depends on what type of boyfriend you have. Is he old or young? Because if he's young, he just out doing what he want to do. If he old, it might help. Um, mhm. You don't have a problem paying. She just has to be young and smoking hot. Well, good for you. Sugar daddies are needed in this world today. Can you come to Australia and do a talk? No, I'm doing a talk online right now. What's the difference between live and in person? You know, y'all, y'all keep asking me when am I doing meet and greet? When am I going? I'm never. Devil, this is the meet and greet. Hello, nice to meet you. I okay. So sorry. I'm like the Wizard of Oz, exactly. Thank you, Blonde Dreams. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When in group dinners or trip, my man doesn't talk to me. The other husbands give their wives attention, but mine doesn't. It shouldn't bother me, but it does. So the same to him, but he didn't notice. What do I do? Talk to other people, girl. Talk to other people. Someone says replace it. If he don't talk to you, then talk to him. Or, or say something that's gonna make him say something. Ask him a question while you're talking to someone else. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, well, such and such. Did we do this? Because I forgot. Did we do that? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did that. Oh, involve him in their conversation. That's all you got to do. Drag him into the other one. Use them to talk to your husband if he acting stupid, and then maybe he'll start talking to you, so you won't do that to him. And make it be about something embarrassing. What's that medicine you took when you was constipated? Oh yeah, okay. Believe me, he will occupy your mouth and you're talking, so you won't embarrass him again. Um, mhm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm. And also, like when you go out, you don't, when you go out with a group or other people, you don't want to talk to the person you live with and see every day anyway. So, I mean, I wouldn't be talking to my own husband. I'd be talking to everybody else. I see him every day. I could talk to him anytime, you know. You just got a sugar daddy. You met him at the casino. He gave me $200. I don't text him, and he texts me. Well, good for you. Get some more money, girl. How often do you drink? I don't drink anymore, baby. I quit drinking back in March. No, right after New Year. New Year's was my last drink. No, and it was just one glass of champagne. Not even a whole glass. I was done right there. Um, right. Is meeting sugar daddies online safe? It depends because like what site you're on, and also how they'll treat you because you're online looking for, they might think you're looking for sex too or selling it. So I don't know. Why no drinking? Um, because I don't feel the need to drink anymore. Like I went vegan or plant based. I don't drink any alcohol. Um, when you get old, you try to preserve your youth. I'm old. I was about to be 40. I didn't want to add no extra anything to looking older. Before you hit 40, it's like, oh God, I'm about to be 40. I better start cutting some bad habits out of my life. And it's also for, reasons that make me feel better and, be able to think more clear. Thank you, Helena D. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, right. I don't drink. Used to drink. It was, you know, social drinking. I really didn't drink, but I only did social drinking. I know 40 is not old because and 40 ain't gonna be old, and 41 ain't gonna be old, and 42 ain't gonna be old because I ain't gonna be drinking. 50 ain't even gonna be old or 60. Do I smoke weed? No. Any of those things that you think I do, I don't do. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do any of that. Okay. Who is your role model? I really don't have a role model. Michael Jackson, baby. um, he's my guru. But I don't really have a role model. I don't look to other people to tell me who I am or how I should be. I look within and be better than I was yesterday. That's all. hmm Once a man marries a woman, he gives all his power away. What power? What power did you have in the first place? What power do you give away? Like the power to date other people? The power to say no? That's why you have to say I do when you get married. Anyway, that's funny. Mm. So a lot of these men don't have power in the first place. How to level up without looking overdone so men don't think that you're a gold digger. Classic, dress classic, baby. Classic or classy clothes. Um, so here's another thing that men or other people make women, feel bad about or hate themselves over is how they present themselves. Oh, you don't need to be wearing all that makeup. Oh, you don't, the whole level up hate thing. It's just them trying to control you. Okay. Don't let people control you. Um, and don't make them hate yourself for doing better for yourself. Don't allow people to make you feel bad about doing better for yourself because they can't do better for themselves. If you walk around like nothing can touch you or anyone can offend you, they'll just stop trying. You know, if you walk around like nothing will offend you or make you, have low self esteem, people will just stop trying over time. They'll be just like, "Psh, I say everything and just nothing works. She's too strong for me. Her mind is already made up about who and what she is. So there's nothing I can do or say to bring her down." So they just leave you alone. You know, um, and especially people that are trying to get you to do a certain thing. Let me tell you the phrase to tell someone who keeps trying to make you do something that you're not going to ever do or want to do. This is what you tell them. You can talk all you want. You can say whatever you need to say, but I'm still going to do exactly what I'm doing, no matter what. So when you get tired of talking, I'm still going to do what I'm going to do anyway. I will listen to you. I will let you get your frustrations out. I will let you vent. I will let you talk till you blue in the face, but I'm going to still do what I'm going to do. And then they'll get the picture. They'll be like, dang, she already know what I'm trying to do. And she still, I'm going to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. It's not going to work because she just told me it ain't going to work. So they'll either stop or leave you alone and go bother somebody else. You just have to tell people straight up, no matter what comes out of your mouth, no matter what you say, there's no way you're ever going to convince me to change what I'm doing. No way. You can't even pay me to do it. So if you just let them know that, then um, they'll be fine. Is that why you tell James? Is that what I tell James? No, James don't ever try to convince me to do anything. That would be like your mother or family members or friends. Men are pretty simple. They ain't gonna try to force you to be something that you're not or do something that you don't want to do. And if they do, then yeah, tell them the same thing. um, how to behave with a man with so many options? The same way, baby. Like you have so many options. I told y'all, imagination. Imagine right now you got somebody waiting on you to date them. I have so many options. Treat them the same way, you know? And I feel that people forget that everybody they're talking to started out somewhere, they started out somewhere with less than what they have. So I need to do that. I need to treat him the same way I have options to. Exactly. What do you do if you talk too much and loud and everybody stares? I'm embarrassed. Are you getting paid? You got that money? You paying is he paying them bills? You know, some people just have loud voices, especially men, you know. Um, the best thing I can do is tell you to talk softer. Usually men will mimic you and your approach. So if you start talking softer, he'll start talking softer. Okay. hmm Thank you, Pearl Star. Hi, Shira. Thank you so much for improving my mindset and standards to level up before I start dating. Love you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Thank you. Um, yeah, I have I have a typo in the title. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna fix it later. So if they want you to work, you say that. Yeah, I ain't working. We married, baby. I'm a stay-at-home wife. I told you that's what I wanted to be. you know, you got it. You good. I believe in you. I have faith. You did say that to your husband? Good. Warda Elmas. Yes, I thought about writing a book. Uh-oh, here come the next plug. Hold on. Here it is. This is one of my books. I bring nothing to the table. You can also get it in ebook form. All the links are below in the description. And I also have Too Pretty to Pay Bills. And that's only an ebook, but that one is really good. So you can get this on Amazon.com. I bring nothing to the table. You know? Your husband pays all the bills but won't give you any extra money. Well, tell him you need extra money. If he don't give it to you, tell him you're going to get you a job at a waitress at a strip club for quick tips. And you'll be gone most of the night. See what he do. um, what if you don't want to have any kids? Then don't. If you aim for older men, they probably already have kids that are grown and don't want any more either. Um, how to be in the right mindset after a breakup. I just, when they gone, baby. When they're gone, they're gone. Just go get another one, baby. Go out, get your best outfit on, do your makeup, and go out. And be glad that you're single again, so you can get somebody better. That's the mindset you need to be in. Ooh, time for an upgrade. Just like when you wreck your car, you don't sit there and cry about your old car. It's time for the upgrade. or when you drop your phone or it gets messed up, time for an upgrade. You don't sit there and cry about it. Time for an upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Stop looking back. Who cares? You know? You probably knew he wasn't gonna marry you anyway. Why you say it? Was that who you wanted to spend the rest of your life with anyway? Think about it. It's time to move on. That's the mindset you need to be in. You know, just like their mindset, drop you and keep it moving. Boyfriend wants me to wait 3 years to have a baby, but tempted on missing because girl, boyfriend next. How about husband? Don't have no Dusty's babies. Get the marriage license first, baby. Get the marriage license. Don't be a baby mama if you don't have to. Get the marriage license. That way you can get more if y'all split. Thank you, Alexa Jasmine. Thank you for always making videos. They are my weekly entertainment while I'm doing my makeup. I always watch the ads on your videos too. Oh, thank you, Alexa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. So unless your man is very, very rich, don't have no babies out of wedlock. If you haven't had them yet. You know what I'm saying? This way you get the most. You get the most. Why do men ask what women bring to the table? Because they don't have enough. They lack. They're not financially stable, so they need your help. That's why they ask. They ain't got no money. They broke. When they ask you that, time to move on. Okay? That's how you know they're broke. That's how you kill your marriage. How you kill your marriage. Girl, I've been married 18 years. I'm good. If I killed it and got back up and came back to life and died and came back to life many, many times, but I'm still married. How to tell your fiance that you're not working when you married even before having kids, she would say. Just tell him, look, I don't plan on working after we get married. But tell him after you're married. Just act like it was act like you just thought that when you got married he was gonna take care of you because that's what your mom or that's what you thought. It's like, oh, I'm quitting my job right after. Yeah, I gave my 2 weeks notice right before we got married because I thought, you know, I was going to be married and you were going to take care of me. But I would just have that conversation hopefully before that, because think about it. Why is he really marrying you? And I keep asking y'all, why is that man really marrying you? If he gonna stop the wedding and the marriage over you not working or paying bills, then he's not marrying you. He's marrying your paycheck. Okay. So that's my take on that. Every woman cannot marry a rich man. They can't, but they can marry a financially stable man who could take care and provide for their family. They can do that. You know, I'm not going to marry. You might not marry a rich man, but you don't need to be marrying a broke man. That's for sure. Okay. A man don't need to be getting a wife if he can't support and provide for a family or a wife. Skip it. You know, skip it. You can't afford it. Skip it. You kill your marriage by being boring and ugly. Oh, that's true too. Hey, why is these beautiful women like Megan Thee Stallion? What? Or young Miami settle for these dusty men? Because that's what they like, baby. How can you mentally train yourself to commit to your level up? Ask yourself, would life be better if I was leveled up? And if it's yes, there's your motivation, you know. If your motivation isn't to have a better life and you are content and complacent at where you are, then it's going to be hard. You have to want more. You got to want more out of life, period. Okay. It shouldn't just be about men, it should be about life in general. You want a better lifestyle. Okay. Y'all, the title is messed up. I meant why do women hate themselves? Or and women, I think women hate themselves because they've been trained to, taught to, guilt tripped into, and compare themselves to other people. And they don't need to be doing that. And they don't need to allow people to guilt trip them. And they don't need to allow people to talk down to them. They don't have to accept all of that negative, talk. They can just dismiss it as if that person has no idea what they're talking about. And you have to develop this type of attitude. If you don't, then you'll be victim to it. Right? Mm-hmm. You're Pisces and you feel like your focus is on spirituality. So sometimes I drift from the material level up. Any advice? You need to have something to pull you back. You know, you need to have something to pull you right back. So commit yourself to doing something every day for both. You know, I always tell women if they have problems leveling up to commit to taking a selfie every day and posting it on social media or somewhere so that you don't post an ugly picture. You're going to level up. You're going to put your, makeup on, do your hair and A, B, C, and D. You're not going to just sit there looking crazy, but you need to commit to doing one thing. And it's up to you. Like you're not doing this for anybody else. So you're only cheating yourself. You know? How to tell rich boyfriend you were married and divorced ain't final yet. Are you in the process of your divorce? At least? Did he ask you to marry him yet? Because it don't matter unless he asks you to marry him. But hurry up and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? When men of means get married, they're jeopardizing their net worth. That's stupid. Well, most men with money, real money, not the little chump change y'all talking about, want to have someone to leave their money to, like their children or their son or their daughter. They want to leave behind a legacy and things like that. Their main priority isn't just sex, it's family, it's building structure, it's teaching the generation what they know so they can go out and get it too. It's what a real man does. Men that are only concerned about sex and his little 6 digits or 6 figures, those are best left not procreating. That's why, a lot of the population is growing in certain areas and shrinking in other areas because y'all too worried about y'all little 6-figure sports car and, condo. Yeah, so yeah. Go look around. Thank you. I was watching this one video I came across, and people were complaining that um, secure the legacy. Exactly. People were thank you, Glamour. Girl, I don't get my video flagged. P word. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A lot of people were complaining that their women aren't having enough children or the men are too scared to marry because they're afraid a woman's gonna take their money and then they don't want to be divorced and have to go through divorce court and all this kind of stuff. But then in the next video, they're talking about, well, the white population is going down, blah, 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 blah. But on the next video, they're talking about how they don't want to get married and have no kids with no gold digger or no woman. So that ain't, make up your mind what you want. Men jeopardize their net worth by having multiple children with women. Thank you, Bishop. Sorry, V Bishop. I get asked by fluent men what I do. Red flag. No, just say receptionist. Oh, I'm a part-time receptionist. That way they know they can't get nothing out of you. Mhm. What does it mean if a man gets clingy after sex and wants it all the time? It means he's a man, baby. And he's straight. Congratulations, you found a straight one. Or that he ain't got nobody else to do it with, baby. Um, and that you can ask for what you want now. Ask for what you want. Um, you've been married, you've been dating this man for 2 months. Now he need a green card. He need to marry somebody. Get some money, girl. Tell how much he got. Yep, make something up, girl. My ex Dusty didn't like when I wore heels, and he was much taller than me. He was dusty and insecure. For real, right? Wear them heels. Never had a boyfriend, had dates via appointments or apps. No apps. Rarely get approached and wants to level up now. Any advice right here? She isn't ugly, but oh, your friend. Okay. Thinks she is and she don't get approached. Level up, baby. You know. The men, the women that men, are attracted to are the ones that are attracted to themselves. So first off, you gotta love yourself, know that you are beautiful and worthy, and dress like it and act like it. That's it, basically. I've heard women, well, I can't wear that makeup. I feel like a clown. Well, I would rather look like a clown than look homeless. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. Clowns get attention. Everybody like clowns unless they scared of them. Okay, and you most likely you don't look like a clown. You just feel that way because you're not used to wearing makeup. But chances are, if you don't wear makeup, you look plain and blah, and you don't catch any attention, or you look homeless. So Sasha left something in my car this morning, and I only had my sunglasses on. I was dressed, had my hair and everything done, but I didn't have all my makeup on yet because I have to drive them to school. But I had my sunglasses on. She left something in the back of my car. I went home, put on makeup, and went back up to the school to give it to her because I don't want to be asking, is this you on your driver's license or, looking homeless? So, we gotta do and look our best for ourselves, and then other people will appreciate it. Mhm. So you get an allowance? Are y'all talking to each other? Oh, I'm married. I got access to everything. No allowance over here. Okay. Shira, how to get back at a recently ended sugar daddy relationship? How to get back a recently ended sugar daddy relationship that would benefit me tremendously. He took me shopping on dates and weekend vacations. He offered to pay my tuition, which is already paid. Why did y'all break up? What happened? Like, get it back by calling him. If y'all had it like that, call him crying. See if he rescue you. Damsel in distress. I didn't have anyone else to call. There you go. Is she running out of time because she's 26? I'm assuming her level up will be done. She ain't running out of time if she looks decent. She ain't running out of time. She running out of time if she's trying to find a husband. And if she looks older, I don't know, but just tell her to start today. Mhm. Do it for yourself. You want to turn 40 looking bad? You want to turn 30 looking bad? No. Do you want to turn 27 looking bad? No. Get started today. Um, Nicole Murphy is running out of time. Y'all crazy. And she's still at it. She still look good. How did I slim down so fast? I went plant-based, and I try not to eat more than 1,500 calories a day, or between 1,200 and 1,500 calories a day. You know, I don't really do too much. Yeah. So thank you. Um, Also, I don't drink, so that helps a lot too. You don't drink alcohol. Mhm. Or like most of my drinks are either calorie free or very low in calories. So like water, tea with no sugar. I could do like stevia because that's calorie free. I don't drink a bunch of juice and um, soft drinks or anything. I don't drink any of that. It's empty calories. You know. hmm I have not been to the gym in quite some time. Actually, I need to start going back. Right. Okay. How do you ask for a man? How do you what? How do you ask a man for money for your lifestyle, like wording? They have I always tell y'all to pick the right target, okay? And that is 90% of it. If you don't have the right man, they're not going to give you anything. The man has to like you way more than you like him, okay? So whatever you ask for, whatever you mention, he's going to do it because that's how much he likes you. This is not a struggle to convince someone to do something for you. They must like you more, you know? So if you're with a man that likes you a lot, he's probably going to say yes if you come up with a situation that he needs to rescue you from that requires cash. So it's called damsel in distress. You find something that costs a lot of money that needs to be done because you're in need of help, and he'll offer to help you and give you the money. Okay. Um, you get told you look younger without makeup. I'm sure you do, but you still need to be polished. You can do a more natural makeup look. Um, My friend is dating a Dusty who keeps saying he's not ready for a relationship. They've been dating for 2 years, but haven't had sex yet. How do I get her away from him? If she ain't having sex with him, that's not her boyfriend. They're just going out to eat, basically. Maybe she getting free meals. Hopefully she not paying. Um, right. Do any of you feel angry with your moms for having sex with your dusty fathers? Oh, we have a troll. Welcome, troll. Welcome. Do you feel bad about yourself when you get your paycheck? Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Anyway, um, Shira, how to keep them interested. Be the type of woman that they actually want. Make sure they like you more than you like them before you even date them. You know, pick your right target. You shouldn't have to jump through hoops to keep a man interested. They're supposed to like you more automatically. They're supposed to meet you interested and die interested. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Pick them right. Okay. Um, Shoot, how soon after dating can you ask for an allowance? As soon as you know that they like you way more than you like them, and they'll do anything for you. That's when you can ask. Yep. As soon as you know you got them wrapped around your finger, and they'll do anything for you. Oracle Katrina, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, what is a good breakfast when you lose weight? Anything 100 anything below 200 calories. I say anything below 200. So just look at the calorie, and you can eat pretty much anything for breakfast as long as it's under 200 calories. Keep your calories low. hmm I used to go to Starbucks and get that blueberry oatmeal, and instead of maple syrup or whatever, I would get the Splenda or the agave. I would get the Splenda, or you could get like some type of breakfast bar. Anything under 200 calories, it don't even matter. I was eating whatever. hmm It's pure facts. Your fathers were dusty. You don't see part Paris Hilton on this forum. Of course, she already got her money. Mhm. It don't matter. It don't matter who was dusty and who wasn't dusty. We ain't gonna be dusty, and our husbands ain't gonna be dusty. So that's all that matters. Ain't that right? So who cares? How did James let you know that he was married? Did he hide it? Of course he hid it. Duh. Like most men will hide it. Um, I think I told the story a while back. He didn't let me know I found out by answering the phone when his wife called and talking to her. That's why I found out. Y'all know me. Mhm. That story is somewhere on some of my videos. I don't even remember. Um, yeah, he left his phone in the car, and he was yeah, getting us a room. And we had been dating like 3 months already. I didn't have to work. He was paying all my bills, A, B, C, and D. Um, and he lived far from where we would go hang out. And so sometimes we would get like a room so we didn't have to drive all the way over there after drinking. So he was in there trying to get the room, and then here come the phone ringing. Because he didn't live with his wife. He didn't live with her. They were separated. So he wasn't married. But he was still legally married there. Tell your mama my mama can't have kids no more. Bye. The troll says, tell your mom to stop breeding with Dusty. Tell your mama to stop breeding with Dusties. Still, tell your mom to stop having Dusties. Okay. So, yeah, that's how I found out talking to his wife. Okay. Shira, do you ever go naturally curly? Yeah, when I'm swimming. Yeah, check out my old videos. I have my hair natural on a lot of those old videos. What happened when you answered the phone? I said, hello. She said, hello, who is this? Oh, y'all want some tea? I said, this is James' girlfriend. Who is this? This is James' wife. I was like, oh, well, he's in the hotel getting us a room. I will tell him you called. Click. That's what I said. Y'all know I'm evil. Y'all know. Then she kept calling back and calling back, calling back. When he came back to the car, I said, oh, your wife called. I was just as calm as ever. But he was lying about his age too. So she told me all his dirt. You know how old he is? Because you sound young. I was like, yeah. And then she's like, no, he's this age. I was like, oh well. It don't matter to me. And so she was like, well, you tell him to call his wife when he gets back. I'm like, okay. I'm cold with it from the beginning to the end. You know why? Because I was only after a certain thing, and I didn't really care. So I know that next morning he was at that bank super early. That's all I know. That's all I know. He was waiting on the bank to open. That's all I know. Anyway, do I think James is capable of doing it again? No, not at this age. He too old. He done retired from doing all of that. Besides, yeah, once was enough. Okay. Should you be doing other things than stashing cash while living with a rich boyfriend? Well, keeping yourself busy. Don't get bored. Start a business if you want, like an online business. Aren't you worried about karma? Nope. I ain't worried about karma. I ain't do nothing wrong. But tell the truth. What? I told the truth. This James' girlfriend. He need to be worried about karma. I was the innocent victim. Okay. I just played the hand I was dealt. I'm not finna fold when I got a winning hand. You dumb. Mm-mm. You got a winning hand, play your cards. Mm. Ethics and morals are for people that have regrets later on in life. Oh, shoot. I had a man that was going to do everything for me, but I let him slip away. That would have been my karma, being with a Dusty. Okay. Why do poor people have kids? So we can up the population. Duh. Because we want to be number one in the population. That's why. Okay. Bye. You saying why do dusty people have babies? Because we want to up the population. Michael Jackson said, "We taking over. We have the truth." The Bible says, "Go forth and multiply." He didn't say if you, yeah. The Bible say get child support. Okay. Hmm. Me too. My husband doesn't want me to lose my big butt. Butt built in the gym. Oh, okay. They're talking to each other. How do I treat him after I talk to his wife? Like I wanted some new clothes, new purse, some extra money. That's how I treated him. Like I was hurt and I needed some extra everything in order if he wanted to keep his girlfriend. But I milked it. Um, got him to pay off my car. You're everything. Hmm. What a sad excuse for an adult woman acting like a 2-year-old with no capabilities of her own. That is sad. Kids get whatever they want. They know how to play the game better than anything in the world. So I take that as a compliment. Okay. Kids ain't got to work. All they got to do is ask and look cute. So thank you for that beautiful compliment. I'm sorry you have to go out and work. Learn from children. Um, that's not an insult because it's true. Fake cry, look cute, you get whatever you want. Learn from them kids, baby. Learn from them kids. They will show you the way, and the children shall lead them. Okay. After I found out about his wife, I didn't care. Like they were separated. They didn't live together, so it wasn't like I did that. They were already separated. Um, did I have trouble grounding myself as a Pisces? Yep. I mean, I was emotional when I was young. Most women are, but I had a goal in mind. My goal was to get this money. So I was not gonna let that mess up that. Okay. You gotta have a plan. Okay. Have a plan and will help you. Right. Shira, how do I get good approval odds for disability benefit? Girl, I don't know about no disability benefits. Apply. Threaten to sue. I don't know. Mm, what did ex-wife look like? She was pretty. She was she was older than me, but she was pretty. Um, to me, she looked like a typical Creole woman. Like she was lighter than me, and she had like hazel eyes, but she was older. Um, I don't know what her body looked like. I only saw her like face, but I don't know. Um, but she was a career woman, so I don't know. Maybe that's why he was out looking for something else. Well, right. Yeah, all James has a daughter who's grown. Yeah, she grown. Do you suppress your feelings or never feel emotional to begin with? I don't care. Like Bonetta, that's your real name, Bonetta, for real. I don't care. Like I care about my goal, and that's it. If emotions get in the way of my goal, then I, you know, then I'm not focused on that goal. So I keep my goal in mind. I'm very focused. So it's kind of like, you know, if you were a therapist and you had a patient and they were going to curse you out and say bad things to you, it don't matter because you would just sit there and be like, so how do you feel about that? So how do you feel about that? Why? Because you're getting paid. So I don't let emotions get in the way of my goals. My Yeah. hmm What if James left me? Then I'm gonna get half of what he got plus child support. So I'll be better off actually. If he left me, I'd be better off because I could get another one, take half his money, and get child support for two kids and his 401k. That's crazy, right? That you could do better when if they leave you. Um, so that's why you get that marriage license, okay? That's why you get it. Because if they leave, you be better off. Uh-huh. Can you imagine teaching this lifestyle to your daughters, teaching them to depend on a married man for your medical care? Da, 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 da. No, my kids gonna have money before they even graduate high school. They're gonna be able to start their own business. Da, da, da. But I told them don't bring home no man that makes less than them. Okay. Mama took the sacrifice for her children. Now I'm gonna give them their own businesses, and they can date anybody that's worthy, but they gonna have to out earn them. Um, right. hmm Do you even like or love? Of course I do. Been with him 18 years. He do everything for me. So would you not love someone that does that? That's a stupid question. Do you love your mama? Do you love your daddy? Do you love your children? Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. L- In order to love someone, you don't have to go and work every day and be tired and be exploited. That's not what love is, especially for a woman. These personal questions are rude. Yep. When you ask these type of questions, you're trying to figure out the formula. The formula is do what you wanna do. There ain't no rules, it's up to you. That's the formula, baby. Decide and get it right and party all night, good night. That's what it's about. Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules. It's up to you. Secure the bag. You know. Hmm. Sure, I had a Dusty tell me that his father died from stress from working too hard, and that's why he don't believe in a housewife. Tell him he need to believe in a higher paying job so he don't have to work as hard. Tell him to work smarter, not harder. His daddy died from probably eating too bad food. Okay, that's what I would tell him. I say, "You sure with no high blood pressure from eating pork and salty food? You sure it wasn't it?" Okay. What do I recommend to develop an abundance mindset? Act like you deserve everything you want. Expect whatever you want. Make goals to have whatever you want. See yourself having what you want. That way you're not afraid or feel unworthy of it getting it because you already seen yourself with it in your imagination. Go test drive the car you want. Go look at the model home that you want to live in. Hang around the type of man you want to marry. Hang around the areas where you know that they'll be. Be where you want to be in this life. Don't hang around places you don't want to end up. Don't hang around people you don't want to be like. And the rest is going to happen. How do I know he was a winning hand? Because he was paying all my bills. I didn't have to work anymore. And he was giving me whatever I wanted. And he paid off my car. Like, or he was going to pay it off. And that was the thing that pushed it to, yep, I'm paying it off. So I knew I had a winning hand because I didn't have to work anymore. I knew I had a winning hand because I was out shopping with his money. You know, didn't have to do nothing. Hmm. Your children should get taken away. No, your children should get taken away, child. If you have any. Do you have kids? Or did no one impregnate you? My children need to be right where they are. You need to reevaluate your self worth, lady. Ain't nobody around here doing the most anymore for the least. Okay. Hmm. I don't make kids. I can't afford to support like you. I know you don't make kids. Nobody want to make kids with you. I wouldn't either if I was a man. Nobody want to make kids with you. I wouldn't make kids with you either. Something wrong with you. um, and we could afford them because my man had money. Sorry, yours don't. When the video makes its rounds. Yep. Y'all know it's a troll in every video. They just need attention because they can't get pregnant. They can't get no man. They can't do nothing, so they come over here and try to get something over here. Y'all get a troll attention so she could feel validated for the day. Hmm. I have tough skin. Why would I let someone less than me offend me? Right? I enjoy. Yeah, because you're definitely not going to feel validation the way you're living. You're right. I don't feel validation at all. I feel bliss, content, freedom, family. What do you feel when you wake up? "Ugh, tired and ready, not wanting to go back to work." All right. Okay. A hooker living a blessed life. That's true. A hooker living a blessed life, except I was never a hooker, but I am living a blessed life. Maybe you need to try it. There is a man. I'm it's the toughest Pisces I have ever seen. Girl, a troll is a troll. But anyway, don't be mad. Don't hate. You hating on me? Get you something. You over here worried about me. What about your stuff? I already got mine. What's it like having to ask a man for everything? Da, da, da. I don't. I'm married. What's his is mine, baby. The marriage licenses, especially if you marry someone that likes you more. Sorry you'll never get to experience that, but maybe you can live vicariously through me. I feel your pain, darling. If I could take it away, I would. She want everyone to be miserable like her. Yeah, of course. Mhm. Do you think James was a colorist? A hair colorist? Somebody says he was a hair colorist. Back in those days, we didn't have names for that. Back in the early 2000s and we didn't have names for that. Men just went after what they liked. You know what I'm saying? Um, so back in those days, we weren't dissecting why men liked the women that they liked. We just knew that we just needed to get their money, basically. Um, you have names for you, mainly a hooker. I have names for you too. Pygmisha, Bonetta. Sorry, Bonetta, that's in here, but uh, she has two T's in her name. Um, Dustisha. Okay. Different strokes for different folks, right? Shira, how dare you have nice things to say? Think of pick me's, the humanity, right? Freak Misha, we forgot Freak Misha. Shira, could you ever do a call in? Oh, thinking about it. It would have to be a specific topic that day. Mm-hmm. Ratchetta. Oh, I forgot about Ratchetta. Yeah. Um, deep down inside that you are disgusting. Yeah, I'm disgusting. I'm the worst. That's why I'm teaching these women all my tricks, all the things that I did to secure my bag, so that they don't have to be in somebody's comments hating on them because they broke. So yes, I did all of those things, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm teaching other women to do the same. So if you ain't learning and you mad, oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna help other people get it too. I Right. Like everything she's saying is just a compliment. She just using negative words to say it, but that's fine. Thank you, Coriander. Sorry, y'all. Um, I missed the thing. Hold on, let me go back up. Thank you, Coriander. Dusties and Dust Bunnies. Exactly. Dusty Dust. Um, mm-hmm. Jealous that I don't have to require. Girl, go ahead and get your money the old fashioned way. Go work like a man. You have a good time. Have fun. Say hi to your boss. Anyway, why do poor people watch your channel instead of getting their welfare together? Anybody can watch my channel. maybe that's what they're trying to figure out to get their money. But I don't think the troll is here for tips. I think she's here in disbelief. I think she's like, why can't I have those things and she can? And I'm like, I'm trying to tell you if you shut up and listen. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's disgusting. Somebody said you need 5 pounds of concealer, so I, I'm not finna zoom in on you if they said that. So I don't even want to know what you look like because I have to zoom in on my computer if I want to see her photo. But it's not even about your looks because you could just put on makeup. You know, get some makeup, girl. Thank you, pot kettle. Dust it down, Dustina. Love you, Shira. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, here's another thing why women hate themselves. They hate themselves because they also hate other women. If you hate other women, you're going to hate yourself too. Stop hating on other women. I think we hate on other women the things that we hate within ourselves, or when we're trying to compare ourselves to other women, we hate on ourselves by hating on them. Like, that's just the truth. Like, if you hate on someone for no reason whatsoever, that's you hating you. So by hating another woman, it's because you're insecure about something and you want to take it out on the next person for what they may possess that you're insecure about that you don't have. And that's why I always tell you guys, stop comparing yourself to other people and just be the best you can be, no matter what. Okay? We're not supposed to compare ourselves to each other. I mean, every time you go out, you're not wearing a pageant name. You don't have the swimsuit competition coming up or the talent competition coming up. You just went out to get um, some drinks or whatever and have a good time. Mhm. Meeting, thank you, Side Shades. Meeting with a potential, the mall has an outside bar, okay, for a first meet. Should I wear heels? I'm in Cali. Um, that's up to you. I mean, I'm not meeting nobody at no bar, but sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless I met them there and that's where we met and that's where we are, not for no date. That's somewhere you go after you had a couple of first impressive dates. Then you could go there. Mhm. 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 Um, your man was letting you know that he could live with you for rent. Now he wants you to pay rent. Then tell him you ain't going. Like, never mind. Just tell him you're not coming. Your boyfriend ever take you on a date? He always invite me to his house. What do I do? Should I have? Don't go to his house. Tell him you going out. I'm going out tonight. Going out tonight. Going out tonight. You want to take me out? Then have fun at home. Okay. Thank you, Coriander. Haters need to read Men Don't Love Women Like You. Right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. So hating yourself is a result of other people putting you down and you believing them. Or comparing yourself to other women. Stop doing all of that. Love yourself and be the best version of yourself. You know, represent yourself. If you were auditioning in Hollywood and they chose you because you are you and not that other person and not that other person, and they wanted you to be you, That's why you got selected. Okay. So don't try to compare yourself. Don't be mad at other women because they have something you don't have. Maybe you're not supposed to have it. Maybe you have something that they don't have. Okay. hmm Maybe you're what they call maybe your path is different than their path. That's it. Jesus is Chinese, and so is Buddha, but he was also black. And the Buddha. So je suis is French. That's right. Je suis is I am. In my country, if you divorce someone, you don't get half. Advice how to secure the bag anyway. Stash half, baby. Stash half. If they don't give it to you, give it to yourself. Stash half while you're still married. Thank you, V. Bishop. Do you think the approach you took with James would work these days? You asked him all the wrong questions. Well, that's because he liked me more than I liked him, baby. But still got the money, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I told y'all that Target is important. I wasn't even targeting anybody. I was just sitting there looking cute. But when he approached, I already knew he liked me way more. So I got my questions out quick. If you can tell that they really like you, you can pretty much call the shots. That's why it's very important to choose or deal with the right target. Plus, I was like, look, I'm tired of Dusty's approaching me. If he Dusty, I need to get him on out the way. I was just not in the mood to deal with no dust that day. Um, so how can you tell if he likes you more? If he's trying real hard to impress you, if he bragging on himself, if he's smiling extra hard, if he's being very consistent, if he's catering to you in every way and during the conversation, if he left another woman mid conversation to walk over to you, that's how you know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My goals were to suck a man dry of his wealth. Well, if it's real wealth, you can't suck a man dry and keep coming in, baby. Keep coming in. That's y'all dusty version of wealth. Sorry, you know, pe- people that make money continually make money. They don't have to worry about losing it. They can always get it. James made his move and won. Exactly. He approached me. What was I supposed to do? Oh, no, thank you. I want to be a hardworking, masculine woman and provide my own way. Please don't help me. Don't give me any money. Um, Go back home and leave me alone. I'm just going to sit here and be an independent woman so that 10 years from now or 18 years from now, I can be in somebody's chat mad because I have to get up and work the same job that pays me probably $15 an hour and or less, and I still ain't got nowhere in life. Yes, that would be smart of me to do, but I didn't do it. I made the dumb decision. Uh-huh. There it's it is a compliment to be a gold digger now. What's bad is to be somebody who over there working to keep a man. That's sad. You probably work to keep a man. Whenever you have a man, you probably work to keep him, girl. You probably a sugar mama, right? hmm Why do I take people money? Because they give it to me. Are you gonna tell somebody no if they try to give you some money? That would be stupid. Yes, I stream, but not to get money. If people give me money, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know, why don't you go stream, see what you can get? Okay. Uh, right. What do you think is wrong with Nicole Murphy? I'm shocked she hasn't secured the bag. She probably got very high expectations and now a reputation. Shoot. I'm sure she'll get somebody though. I was streaming before I took donations. Exactly. Everybody always want to talk with donations, donation. Look, I'm gonna get paid regardless. If you want to give me money, whether I can get it from somebody else, whether Jane's gonna give it to me, whether I get it myself, I'm gonna get it. Just like everybody else is gonna get it. And money is a current. It comes and goes, it comes and goes, and it's a circle. I give advice to women, they get money, they come back and sprinkle, sprinkle me, and I sprinkle, sprinkle them back. That's just how it is. Okay. Maybe if you were contributing some of your knowledge to be an independent woman who pays for a man to the pick niches, they might sprinkle you too. How to keep a man, pay for him, you know? I have not seen Hustlers yet. Mm-mm. Thank you, Malaya McCoy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Yeah, I noticed a lot of people that talk about people who get um, what do you call this? Smart chat or whatever, money, tips or whatever, donations or whatever y'all want to call it. Why are people mad at that? It's not like people requiring you to pay something like you must give me money. That's their free will, baby. Super chat, yes. If they want to, I will take it. I'm not gonna say no. No, I don't really speak Spanish, just a little bit. I understand it more than I speak it. Thank you, Coco Rosa Aura. Amber Geyer is convicted of murder. Interesting. She was distracted by sexual texts from her work partner. Being insecure and accepting any kind of attention can literally kill someone innocent. Wow. Mm, that's crazy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, I'm not finna be all of that. So, yeah, we got to love ourselves enough to do the best thing for us. Sometimes the best thing in life does not come perfect, wrapped up in a perfect package or morally perfect or follows every rule or whatever. You got to make the best of what hand you're dealt. Thank you, Antoinette. He slept with someone in the beginning before exclusively, but still dating, breaking up. Girl, he slept with they gonna sleep with people. Girl, I told you, let him sleep with people as long as you getting paid. Y'all weren't committed yet. He had to get it somewhere. He waited for you, paid for you. You didn't have to give it up. I told y'all everybody has a pick Misha and a Bonetta somewhere waiting to give up free sex. Get your money though. Okay. Someone said get tested. Right. Get your money and don't worry about what they're doing before you even give them anything. Uh-huh. All of you ought to wake up and realize that there's more than one way to make money at a job. Yep. There sure is more than one way. And a lot of them do have jobs and they have their own businesses and they get taken care of. They can do it all. They got instead of getting one bag, they can get two or three or four. Right. And that's why they got money. hmm Somebody needs to kick rocks with open toe shoes, right? Thank you, Poetic Dime. My boyfriend has bank, pays for everything, buys me stuff, etc., but really, really want me to get pregnant. Why is he so focused on that? And how can I shift the focus on marriage first? Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Um, say this is what I would say. I say, I'm not having a child out of wedlock. If you want if you want to have a child, You know what you got to do. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's hilarious that you think they will be successful because they gonna get a huge amount of money. They probably have more money than you right now in their bank accounts, darling, because of their daddy. Okay. How much you oh wait, you don't have no kids. Never mind. Yeah, my kids got more money in their account than you. Money doesn't mean you're successful. Neither does trolling on a video in the middle of the day when you ain't getting paid to do it. How about that? Okay. At least I'm getting paid here. You doing this for free. Mhm. I will be proud if my kids turn out like me. That mean they smart. They didn't take the okey doke. I just made you holler. Okay. Don't be trying to talk about my kids because you ain't got nothing else to talk about. A man gonna get sick of you. Yeah. It's been 18 years. I'm still waiting for him to get sick of me, baby. I'll let you know when he's sick of me, okay? Your kids are gonna see this and they're gonna laugh at you for being a pygmisha. My kids, if they see this, they just gonna laugh at you. Look at that crazy lady. She jealous of mama. Ooh, I can see why. Oh, yes. Sasha will probably get you too. Hmm. So, as much as you hate it, I'm so sorry. That it's just always going to be what it is. Um, you say your kids are smart, but you say things like pick me. Yeah, I made that up. You like it? It's a wide used term now. What have you done? The last time I read a book, oh, the last time I wrote a book was I Bring Nothing to the Table. And guess what? The first word in there is pygmisha. It is a word. It is in literature now. So there, pygmisha is now literature, copywritten literature. Bye. Pygmisha is now copywritten literature. Y'all like how I use the word literature. Okay. Where your book at? Okay, anyway, moving on. I don't know why these trolls think they control me. They can't even spell literature. Okay, well, I'm sure I can spell literature if I wrote a book, but okay. You right. You probably right. Um, this one. You talking to me all morning. Hey, you here? I'm getting paid to talk to you. What you doing? Where your money coming from? Shira, you rock. Thank you. I want the oil money. Come to Texas then. Get this oil money, girl. Defending yourself because you know deep. Yeah, I know deep down inside, I'm ashamed of myself. Oh my gosh, I am so ashamed that I'm on YouTube telling other people how to get it. That's how ashamed I am. Wrote a book about it and everything. Put my picture on the ebook version and come on here daily and do it. That's how ashamed I am. So, um, I'm so ashamed that I'm not ashamed. How about that? Nigerian oil coon. Oh yeah, girl. They probably got more money. Okay. I'm so ashamed that I'm not ashamed. Okay. And I think people can learn from that. You did everything right, but you still ain't got nothing you want. So how about that? You still trying to get it, and we done already got it. So you're 61, beautiful, getting your groove back. And I listen to you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Regina. Girl, get your groove back. Um, it's easier to join Shira than to try to beat her. That's true. I don't think I've met a troll yet that could beat me. I think mhm. I just haven't met anybody with my same skills. I wait for the day though. Don't you ever want things? I have things for myself. Whatever is his is mine because we married. Don't you ever want a man to give you things? Don't you ever want anybody to care about you enough to give you something? That means no one cares enough about you to actually give you something without expecting anything in return. That's pretty messed up. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's pretty sad that you that upset because nobody will give you anything just for being you. Mm. I am married. And before I was married, I was still getting stuff. You're married for your job. That's the easiest job ever to be married, right? Your job is talking. Yep. It's doing all the stuff that people have goals for. Like everything that I do is people's goals. I get paid to go on YouTube and talk trash. I get paid to be married. I get paid to wear wigs. When my wig is on the way, I got a new wig coming out. I got to do a review. I get paid to troll you. So we good. Sure, I met a rich player, went to his house, but we didn't do that. Okay, you didn't have good. How do I make him invest and commit to? Um, well, tell him you left the earring over there, like a diamond earring or whatever earrings you had on. See if he could find it. Or, ask if you could come back over and look for it because it was very important to you. Um, and it's like, oh, okay, well, thank you. We tried. Da 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 da. By the way, you know, I really have fun with you. Da da da. A man has to really choose that with you if he likes you a lot. So you gotta be the type of woman that he really wants to be committed to. You can't just make a man want you that doesn't like you more than they like you, more than you like them. So, right. I don't have a son, dear. And my son would be a provider. He wouldn't need to be manipulated. He would automatically give a woman um provisions and protections. Okay. Um, it's okay. You're gonna find a man one day. You're gonna find one day that you don't have to pay for. I have faith. Just get you some concealer, some eyeliner, some lipstick. Thank you, damsel. I'm turning 21 in 2 weeks. Been leveling physically and mentally since I was 19. And life is so good. Never been a 50-50 chick though. Girl, happy early birthday. Sprinkle, sprinkle, damsel. 21st birthday. That's a good one. Don't get too drunk. Thank you, Sea Shades. Yes, Pick Misha Troll is mad. Don't get mad at a bag. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. Thank you. Girl, I don't know why she's so mad. She must wake up hating her life on a daily basis. Um, hmm mm, that bag is on her face. The bags are on her face. Oh, you're wrong for that. I didn't say it. I'm hateful too. No, I'm not. I don't go around. I don't do that. You came here hating. That's what you're gonna get back, baby. I told you was gonna find someone. That don't sound like hate to me. I said, don't worry, you will find someone. Level up. Um, Sadly, we do not know man of means. You are here with no life but to hate. Yep, Brandy, she sure is. Yeah, I hate the truth. You're right. That's why I tell women to lie, 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 lie. Because the truth ain't gonna get you nowhere but on somebody else's video trolling because they don't have nothing. So yes, I agree. Lie. They ask you a certain question, like where do you work, what you do for a living? Tell them you're a part-time receptionist. Um, your husband is complaining about you. Will start complaining about him. Mhm. Hmm. So don't match her low frequency, girl. My frequency is so high. I get high off trolling her. You see how that work? I actually enjoy it. It's like fun. That's You ever wonder how I always have something to say and a comeback for everything because I enjoy it. Hmm. It's been really fun hijacking your channel. Yep. Have fun hijacking it. I'm getting paid. I hope you didn't lose any money on here. Shira, do you look over or relook at re re-pursue these comments in your chat box once the live is up? Sometimes I do. I sure do. Um, Everybody should just block her. Okay, yeah, yeah. Mandy, we didn't find somebody that trolled you. Ooh, child. Mhm. Mhm. She has trouble with English. You got trouble with life. Mhm, mhm. Okay. She is unable to moderate her channel. I don't have moderators because I like trolling trolls. Hmm. Sure, decent with diction and English for a black, Mandy says. Good thing I really don't care. I'm gonna do what I do. Uh, if it's okay to say I'm a social worker, yeah, oh, I'm a social worker. And I don't want to, yeah, because that can be depressing. And if you're never really happy, um, they can tell you to quit and they'll take care of you. You can just say you're depressed and you can't take this anymore. Can you spell social worker? No, I can't, baby. I'm just as stupid as a box of rocks. That's how I got everything you see, but being acting stupid. You should try it sometimes. Sure, what do you do if materialism isn't enough and you want something deeper? Then get something deeper, baby. You know? Sometimes you're right. If you don't care about the money and you just want somebody that will be deep with you and you want some type of love that you think is gonna last forever, which you don't, then go for it. When y'all struggling and ain't got no money, or if he want to quit his job and just be deep with you, don't be mad. Okay, just think about that for 2 seconds. If you already got money and you gonna take care of him, then do whatever you gotta do, baby. But for me, I'm not finna depend on a deep feeling to support and provide and protect for me. I need you to have some deep feelings at work. at your in getting this money. Right. Um, mhm, right. You don't like let me give y'all most marriages that start off with deep feelings end with shallow feelings. Okay. Twas the night before rent was due. Exactly. All of you should be studying because your brains are hell. We are studying. I'm studying how to get this money. Okay, so anybody who's ever been in a relationship with a man who put you down, never repeat it. I know women are always repeating a pattern when they get in relationships because they're attracted to the same type of man. Well, when you end a relationship with a man that put you down, you automatically need to switch types automatically. Don't even matter if you um it don't matter what your type is. You need to switch it so you don't repeat it. Try something new. Just because you have a type doesn't mean that you need to stick with that type. Sometimes you need to try out different types to see if you like that type too. If you've never experienced a certain type of man, then how do you know if you like them or not? So you have to just switch it up to the total opposite. Like once you get out of a relationship that was not good for you, switch to the total opposite type of man, just so you won't repeat it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So mm, 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 mm. That's how I came up with my Vanessa. That's how you came out with your no black man rule. Um, well, whatever worked for you. I just say try somebody different and keep it moving. I wouldn't lump all people in one category by race, but I would lump them in a category by behavior. Um, right. Because I feel that I mean, you know what works for you. So do what works best. You did the rebound cheating with many. I bet you did. The man you're dating was mad that your baby daddy went to the Sun baseball game. Um, just say you didn't know he was coming. He just showed up. I didn't know he was coming. He showed up. Just lie. Y'all know how to lie. And then tell him he was being mean to you the whole time anyway. Just lie. Make him feel more secure about himself. I'm 20. My man lives with me, but pays for my nails and my hair and some of my bills. He paid my whole rent last month. Gives me spending money, 150 to 300. How do I convince him to keep paying the rent? Thank you. Um, Stop paying it yourself and tell him. Well, tell him if you want to stay, he gonna have to pay the whole rent. He ain't gonna want to move back home. Believe he gonna figure out how to pay the whole rent. Okay. They young, y'all. They young. Yes, they young. They what he said he was 20 or 21. That's good for that age. But if he could pay some of it, he could pay all of it. Hmm. Anyway, I think you should translate your book into other languages. Um, just hit the translate key if you buy the what is it? The ebook. Do they have that or not? Why do I show my face and not the rest of my body? Go to my beauty channel. I have outfits on there. I have a lookbook where I tried on clothes. Go to my beauty channel, Ashira Star. And go to my Instagram, Shira7. Okay. Like, y'all want me to get up and walk around and talk to you and like, twerk and stuff? You know, that would be very distracting. Plus, my microphone is here. Y'all wouldn't be able to hear me back there. You know what I mean? Like, but y'all can go check out my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Shira7. Go to my beauty channel, Shira Star. Um, when you realize that you have been degraded and abused by some broke dude, you are liberating him and not others. You will feel closer to leveling up and be able to understand the reason. Right. True. Um, see, and I'm sorry to say this because I know a lot of women have been through this. I've never let a man down talk me to where I felt bad about myself because I would be too busy down talking him. Like, you, they probably felt worse after they left me. 'Cause I don't do that. You know, they probably they feel bad about themselves because there's no way I'm gonna allow anybody to make me feel bad. Y'all see how y'all know how I troll, right? Imagine if I was arguing with someone. Okay, I done drove people to drink. All right, okay, but I don't argue anymore because I don't have to. Okay. You don't sure I don't work. I have an allowance per week, just enough. I'm happy, but I would like to receive gifts, perfume, but he makes it into a big issue and tells me to use my allowance suggestions. Girl, you can get free perfume at Sephora. Just ask for samples and everything, girl. And besides, you want to ask for what you want for your birthday. Ask for what you want for Christmas. If you want a man just to buy you a gift, and that's not what they're used to, they don't like going in the store and buying stuff for women, and they're not comfortable with it. Tell them to give you a gift card. Thank you, Kayla. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to level up at bars if I'm not old enough to get in? Should I wear weaves or natural hair, or should I approach? I live in Atlanta, girl. Why are you gonna go to a bar if you're not legal, baby? Go to the rich neighborhoods and hang out where you could get in. Like go to the grocery store over there. Go to the cafes and sit outside, or sit somewhere. Go to the malls over there. Go to the car dealerships over there. You don't have to be in a bar. I'm feeling overwhelmed in my situation. I will be divorced soon, and my husband left me. How can I keep moving forward? I just feel down and unwanted. Girl, the only way to feel wanted is to feel wanted. Now go get another one. How you gonna feel wanted if you're not showing anybody else what they need to want? Go out there, put your best outfit on, get your makeup, get your hair done, and go out and be wanted. You know, that's what women do. How you feel unwanted when there's plenty of people out there that will want you if you went out and showed them what you had. Okay. Feel wanted again by somebody else, somebody better. Right? Shoot. Get your heels on, get your dress on, and go get wanted by someone else. Okay. What do you think about RC Blakes? I don't know who that is, baby. Um, do you give up if you don't succeed bagging a rich man, Shira? Um, if you can't marry rich, marry stable. Bag a stable man who can provide for you. They ain't got to be rich, but don't get something less than you. That's my best advice. Don't go don't go beneath yourself. Do I ever look back on my old videos and feel proud at how far I've come? I feel actually I do, but I also feel proud that I was on there way back then doing the same thing. I feel proud of myself now and then, you know, because I feel that no matter what, we got to love ourselves in order to even begin a journey, you know. Every time I meet someone, we start out good, but they leave for no reason. Ooh, stop talking. Debrina Hill. Sometimes women talk too much and men know everything about them so early on that they don't really care to get to know them. You know, they know your whole life story in two dates. Then why keep going? Remain a mystery. You know, be seductive. Hmm. Hmm. An older physician wants me to live with him and says he will buy me anything. I don't like his suburban lifestyle. What's the best steps? Get a well, you can drive anywhere after you get, you know, you can drive out of the suburbs at any time if you want to go somewhere. Thanks for being my mentor, Sprinkle Sprinkle Daphne. Sprinkle Sprinkle, uh, Asian words. I don't know what it says. Sprinkle Sprinkle. um, what to do with a man who talks, complains all the time? Offer positive reinforcement. Thank you, Carolina. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Meta CEO. He wants to be dominated. How I act, girl. Let me tell you how to get a shopping spree out of that. Tell them to take you to one of those stores where they sell like all that whips and chains and stuff. Get a couple of everything, whatever he'll pay for, and take half of it back and get the money. Then just talk trash to them and beat them. That's all they want. Make them lick your boot. I don't know. Ashley, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Love your advice. I've referred so many women to your channel. I'm 32, working on my level up. I brought a new car, starting to wear makeup. I've gained weight, so I'm having weight loss surgery next week. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Ashley. Well, that's great. Good luck with your surgery. Um, Kayla, yeah, I do one-on-one mentoring. It depends. I don't help, I don't fix dusties. I don't fix dusty situations, but I do consultations. Hey, that rhymes. For level up. Yes. Write me in my Etsy on Dark Realm. It's in the description below. It says Etsy and Dark Realm. Oh, we have more trolls. Y'all, you said James only makes 75K. Girl, I make 75K on YouTube. That ain't nothing. You think I still be with somebody making that little amount? That's not what James make, but nice try. It's so funny. Y'all probably went to Lipstick Alley to get that information, didn't you? They make up so much good stuff over there, don't they? Yeah. I don't think we could have got approved for this house. if James made that little amount of money. But hey, you said he was a computer analyst. No, I didn't. I said he was an IT and an artificial intelligence, darling. Get it together. I said, I don't know what he does. And then I asked him, he's like, artificial intelligence. He actually said it on a video. But, that's what you get for listening to Pick Misha now. So, yes, James works with artificial intelligence. I'm going to be extra bougie with that. Oh, right. To work with artificial intelligence? Okay. I think it depends on who you work for too and how long you've been in the field. James old, he at the top of his skill set. So he ain't gonna be starting off. But hey, he old, he about to retire, get that 401k. Then so we good, baby. Don't worry about us. We take it care of, baby. We good over here. So are my kids. They probably got more in their accounts than you. Maybe you need to worry about that. Okay. Worry about your money. My ex-husband makes around 130K a year. My new husband makes around 90K a year. I don't know what to do, girl. Hopefully he get a raise, girl. Hopefully he get a raise. Or tell him to keep applying. Maybe he'll find a better paying job. Who knows? Mhm. What does it matter how much James make? Girl, people are always trying to bring you down when they can't get up, baby. They probably live in a one-bedroom, roach-infested apartment trying to talk trash. That's why it don't bother me because I already know where they are. If you looked up their address on Google Maps, you probably feel sorry for them and won't even troll them no more. That's how bad it is. I've actually done that before. Like somebody was like harassing me and trolling me, and I looked where they lived, and I just like, you know what? I see why they doing it because mm, I, that's pretty sad. So I'll be like, nah, they already have enough troubles. Okay. hmm don't make me buy your property so you be paying me rent. Oh, how do you keep a good man who provides and come up strong in his spirit? Um, I don't know what that means, darling. Come up strong in his spirit. I robot. You refer all my friends to this channel, but they look down on me because I want a sugar daddy and older man. I get money. How do I get them off my back? Ask them how they work. How I don't know. Like they're just not gonna get off your back because they have poverty mindset, baby. I don't know. Maybe you need to find different friends, baby. How do you spiritually support a good man? By coming home every day, darling. By coming home every day. And don't argue. Ignore. A man should have peace in his house. So make sure he can afford a house. I'm just serious. Come home every day. That's all you gotta do. Don't bring nothing to the table. What you gonna do? Spirituality is a personal path. That's up to him. You know what I'm saying? I think women mistake themselves for having to do something, having to contribute something, having to be responsible for man's this and how to do this spiritually to him. He is his own person. Everything he has is within him. If he can't figure that out, that ain't your fault. You just an added bonus, you know? Mhm. How long did it start me to make money on YouTube? A couple of years. But I have like 4 channels as well. Like on one channel, on this channel, I have over 100,000 finally. And my other channel, I have 92,000. And then I have like 14,000 and then 10,000 on my other channel. So I build multiple channels at the same time. So you get double the pay or quadruple the pay. But all those channels I really do because I enjoy them. And the money is just an added bonus for doing what I was doing for free anyway, a long time ago. Um, yeah, I did YouTube for free for so many years. Hmm. Congrats that your man is the one, James. Well, I give James all the credit then. Yep, James bought me my first computer. I already gave him the credit on one of my videos. So you right. I told James, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be on YouTube because he bought me my first laptop um, for Christmas one year. And I was like, thank you so much. And it was a wrap since then. Hmm. So yeah, thank you, James. What's next for 2020? Girl, I don't know. We'll see. Hmm. Sure, you won't say how much consultation is, yet you say here's my thing. You ain't gonna be able to follow my advice if you have to wait for payday or ask how much a consultation is anyway. I just being real with y'all. If you have Here's my thing, and this is more for y'all than it is for me. Don't spend your last amount of money on a consultation if you have to wait for payday. You don't need this consultation. You need to focus on your money. Okay. And I'm just being honest. I don't want to take your money if you got to wait for your check. You should have a savings. You should have money for your level up. If you want a consultation, that's fine, but don't struggle to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help y'all have the right priorities. Okay. I'm not going to tell y'all how much a consultation is on here because it might be different tomorrow or the next day or in a month from now. Or when somebody's watching this video 10 years later, it might be a totally different price. So I'm not going to say how much I charge for anything because prices change. That's just common sense. But the only thing that I can tell you is that if you want a consultation, be ready to do it. Be ready to level up financially. That's it. Right. You see it. Consultations are not $15,000. If they were, I don't think anybody would be getting one. Okay. Y'all houses is dirt cheap in the South. Well, come get a house in the South. Since you so mad about it, come get a house in the South. There ain't nothing I can do to help you but give you advice. If you don't want to take it, that ain't my fault. If you mad because you ain't got nothing, that ain't my fault either. Get something. Stop sitting on here being mad at people that got stuff you want. Come get it. That's all I can say. If you sitting up in your roach apartment spraying Raid, I'm sorry. The fumes and got to your head. Figure it out. I'm giving y'all tips. Help yourself. How do you game smart men? By playing dumb, baby. By playing dumb. And telling them how smart they are. Finding out their weakness, baby. That's how you do it. Could I do a video on Travis Scott cereal box? Okay, I'll probably talk about that on my other channel. Smart men love when you compliment their intelligence, right? Um, right. What do you think women should do to be fulfilled, career or volunteer? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, you know what fulfills me? Like honestly, doing more for myself and seeing the benefits, and then telling other people how to do it. I guess that's volunteer work, except you get paid if you do it through YouTube and stuff. But I focus on myself, and then I help other people do the same thing. So it depends on if you enjoy your career or how you volunteer. If that fulfills you, then that's what fulfills you. Your niece is talking to a guy in jail and he's going to make her money when he get out, but he keep asking her credit card score and add him on her credit card. Ooh, child. Poor niece. A- ask her what he she ask her what she thinks he's doing in jail on those lonely nights and see what happens. Yep, scam. Tell her why she got to talk to a jailbird. They ain't enough free people in the world for her. She like the ones that's locked up and can't cheat on her with a woman. I think that's why women date men in jail because they think they won't get cheated on. Well, they cheating on you with somebody up in there. Might not be a woman, but they cheat. You have to have the lowest self esteem to date somebody in jail. Mhm. And be faithful. Right. I wouldn't even tell anybody that. I'd be embarrassed. That would just be my secret. Ah, hmm. Oh, here comes the same dude with a different name. Oh, if they, I'm not even gonna read that. How to convince my husband for us to move outside of the city for a better lifestyle. Also, how to explain to him that I don't want to work until I find my passion or on my own schedule. Start looking for houses. Go take him to look at model homes where you want to live. Take action, basically. Take action. You ain't got to convince him or nothing. All you got to do is take the action. Go start looking at houses, bring home brochures, call realtors on the weekend, go out to look at houses. If he ain't on board, he might think you about to leave him or whatever, whatever. Maybe he'll come and go, but you need to lead the way if that's what you want to do. Don't be happy where you are, be happy to where you want to be. This is the only thing that's going to make me happy. And that's it. That's how you do it. Thank you, Elated Vibe. Thanks for the afternoon entertainment share. Thanks for sharing with us. Some of us really appreciate you sharing wisdom. Oh, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, elevated vibe. Um, but yeah, just take the first initiative steps and start going to look at houses on the weekend. Okay. Hmm. Why would a guy start following chicks who look better than me after I sent him pics in my bra? Because that's all he wanted was your pics. Girl, why would you send a man that? Because you done sent 50 other million men pictures in your bra that probably asked, and that's what he thinks. What you do for him, you've done for other people. Just remember that when you do something for a man. What you've done for him, you've done for other men in his mind. What he can get you to do, the man behind him got you to do it as well. That's why I say stop doing that pick Misha stuff. Okay? Stop doing that pick Misha stuff. Oh, send me a picture of you in your bra. Send me a picture of you and you're done. Okay, all it takes is a couple of questions, and I got. Okay, I don't want my future wife or baby mama all over the web with bras on and 50 different men's phones. No, stop doing that. Pick Misha stuff. Stop doing it. From now on, stop doing it. Don't do it no more ever. Okay. Um, do y'all think before y'all do this that one day you're gonna have kids in elementary school and your boob or nude pictures is floating around in somebody's cell phone? What? That could end up online and your child scroll through and find you? No, stop doing that stuff. Why y'all do that stuff? Do y'all not think? Anybody who send news and pictures, all that stuff, they don't think. Because I would be like, wait a minute. This is the internet. This gonna be up here for a long time. He could do this, this, and that. No, no, not gonna happen. Right. I will start taking initiative how to explain to him that I don't want to work. Quit your job, baby. That's how you explain it. Real easy. Stop working. I got fired. There you go. Tell them they're laying off at your job. You can lie. And I might get fired. I might get laid off. So you might have to prepare to pay all these bills. Then quit. All right. What do we do about health insurance once we leave corporate America? Have a savings account. You could get health insurance through other places like Cobra. Hmm. Right. Oprah. I said Cobra. It's it's when you don't have a job but you got insurance. Um, get on his insurance. That's true. Okay, well, have enough in your savings account to go to the emergency room or get medication or whatever you need. Have a savings, save up. Chances are you're probably not going to get sick and die or come down with any weird diseases. So just have enough in your savings to take care of medical issues if you don't want to have insurance. Get on somebody else's insurance. Get on someone said Medicaid. Hmm. He was talking to a man the other day about stocks and bonds. I let him talk even though I have an MBA and 150K working part-time in healthcare. He was so proud. Yep. All he needs is that ego stroke. And even though you know everything he's talking about, let him talk. Hmm. Someone says Delta insurance will take you if you're not working. Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with Medicaid. It pays everything and there is no out of pocket expense. Ishtar Heart. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Just started watching your videos a month ago and have noticed a better caliber of man approaching me since using your tips. Would love a personal consult. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yep, go write me on my Etsy store. It's Dark Realm on Etsy. And the link's down there somewhere in my description box. Thank you. Um, so basically, a lot of women who get caught up in self-hate need to just stop taking other people's word for what they think about them. Be in denial of that. That's basically what the topic was about. Being able to have self-esteem and love yourself no matter what someone says about you. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. I think I'm gonna do a quick video on my other channel because for a few minutes. But I gotta go. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for everybody who donated. I appreciate everybody. Sprinkle, sprinkle to everyone. And I really appreciate everyone who hit that like button. So I'm gonna go and y'all have fun watching if y'all are just tuning in, y'all have fun watching the video. Y'all gonna probably laugh on some of the parts where I was trolling, but hey, sometimes it's necessary. But thank y'all for tuning in. Bye.